Hey guys, Jen here from Crafting with Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning the March monthly in my bullet journal. So let's flip it open and get to it. So this will be for next week and then it'll be March. I can't believe we're that close to March already. Like we have another week. So let's see. I'm thinking of doing washi across the top this time. Last month I was able to play with more room because I only needed 4 weeks of boxes, so I was able to get rid of an entire week. But this time I can't do that. So I pulled this out. I wanted to go with more of like a St. Patrick's Day type feel and theme for the monthly, but honestly, like what I could find in my stash, these are old samplers. Don't mind the fact that this is 2022. Okay, it's old. I have it. But this one has a little bit of St. Patrick's Day. This one has some St. Patrick's Day from Planning with Manny. And then this one has a little bit there. I mean, I guess that butterfly could work too, but I'm not sure. This one's kind of like a mix of different holidays and themes. So that's all I really have for St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to make it work. But I also found some Mario themed ones in my stash. And if you didn't know, March 10th is Mario Day. Yeah. So I thought that might be a little fun as well to also maybe add in there. Let me get rid of that piece of washi. So there's that. You know what? I just realized I forgot to take something out that I was going to use. That I was going to add in here. So I might have to grab it real quick. But we'll get started with a little bit of washi at the top because, you know, with the St. Patrick's Day theme, there's also the rainbow thing. So, you know, let me grab that sticker really fast because I definitely want to use it. All right, we'll keep this to the side for now, but because I gotta draw my thing out. So I like what I did for February. With February, where is it? I extended this sidebar out where it wasn't these two pieces, but I extended the blank one up because I don't really need the checklist. And then I just kind of decorated the bottom. I didn't really do a whole lot with it. So I think that's what we're going to kind of go with again. And, oh yeah, the other thing I did was I just ignored this little piece because I have no idea what that's for. I see absolutely no purpose for it. So let's go ahead and I guess we'll put this more right there. This is a fine point pen. This one's a 0.38 millimeters that I got out of this set right here. It's linked in my Amazon store, which is always linked down below. I bought these recently and I'm quite happy with them, honestly. I like the fact that it's a very fine point. It works really well in this planner. And I don't have the bleed through with it either. And the other thing I've noticed, and I may speak too soon on this, but it doesn't kind of push these bars over as much when I'm drawing. So maybe it's just the pressure and how I was writing with the other pens and the extra thickness, or I don't know. But I'm liking this for in here. And of course, now I'm moving the whole stencil. But that's part of bullet journaling. So, yeah, we are working on March monthly already. It must be, well, I must start thinking about Shopiversary because April 1st is my shop anniversary. So that means I need to start thinking about theme for that. Last year we did like a kit or a collection, I should say, versus a box where you could, and I'm going to just center this down here like this. I know it's not straight on there because I don't want it to be. I did a collection where you could basically order anything you wanted a la carte instead of, I should have moved this down just a little bit because now I have extra space down here. Okay, we may add that after. It's fine. I still got to put the days up top, but let's do this first, and then we'll see what we can do. Okay, so I did line it up with that first row. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, so I guess if you have any thoughts, ideas for shop anniversary theme for the year, I think everybody really enjoyed having the collections separate where you can order a la carte what you wanted, instead of just the boxes. And it opened it up where I didn't have like a limit on how many. So we may do that again this year. It also was, I feel like it was less stress on me. I opened it up for the entire month. I didn't have to do pre-orders. So I think generally speaking, it worked out really well. So I feel like that's what we are going to do again this year. But I still need a theme. And I need to start figuring out what kind of items I want to do because even though I still only did a collection last year, I had extra goodies, Um I am not good at doing these bottom ones. I feel like I'm out of frame some and I'm sorry about that. So yeah, I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for that and what kind of items I'm gonna put in this year. So if you got thoughts, ideas on all of that, let me know in the comments because I'm always happy to hear from you guys about the things that I'm doing for the shop and what you want to see. So, all right. I liked this a lot better than having the checklist thing there because I wasn't using it. So having it just wide open like that, and that's one thing with bullet journaling and using stencils that I've seen is you can really adapt it however you need to. And that really is great. And that's the other thing. This pen doesn't really smudge. I just finished that and it's not smudging. It's dry just like that. If this will fit, I don't think it's going to fit on this side. So I wonder if I have a super skinny, like skinnier than this, that would actually coordinate that I could put down here. Oh, maybe this rainbow one here. How about that one along the bottom? Because that will fit. All right. Nice thing about having my washi drawer right there. Let's put a super skinny washi strip at the bottom, because why not add a little bit more color? I'm going from, full-on planners where I'm used to having all the color and stickers, and then going into like a bullet journal where it's like very basic. It's quite a change. But I can't say I'm hating it this year with this, because I'm using this for my social media and it's working out really well for me. So the stickers we're going to use, these came in the kit with the journal. So these are from Paperage, as are the stencils as well. I do Sunday start on the monthly, right? Yeah, I always forget some of this. Sometimes I'm I feel like, what am I doing? And yeah, because I do Sunday start on the monthlies is a traditional monthly calendar on here, and then in the weeklies I start with Monday. That's kind of how I've always done it, and it works well for me. So that's kind of how we stick. I wasn't expecting that. It's because I didn't move it down enough. I was expecting to have enough room for the washi and then the days underneath, but it looks good. I can read it. I don't know how well you can read it on camera, the days with the washi behind it, but I feel like you should be able to. I know I can read it just fine like this, but I could see where it would be difficult to read. Now, one of those things that I don't need is I don't really need these day off stickers, but hey. All right, so for the dates, this washi that also came with it, instead of just using it as a tape down here for everything, I've been using it to number, because I don't have a reason to number going straight down with everything. So, and let me double check. Yeah. I'm like, don't let me mess this up. We do start on a Sunday for March, kind of like February did. February was a very beautiful month in terms of weeks and how they landed on the calendar. It was very nice. So, but March, we go through the 31st. Yeah. And I'm trying to stay in frame, and I'm sorry if I go out of frame. I am not used to the setup yet with the new mount being on my left side versus the right. And so the position as to where I'm actually filming is slightly off from what I'm used to. I'm used to going a little more to the right. And now I'm having to go a little more to the left. But yeah. So, life's been doing what it does best, I guess. I mean, I'm just keeping on doing the same old, normal thing. I do have releases going up tomorrow. I can't say I have a ton, but what I have, I think, is cool and exciting. I still have a few more kits in the collection that need to be finished, but it's like a whole collection of kits. It's pretty amazing, if I say so myself. So you'll want to check the shop out tomorrow, which will be the 19th. If you're watching this on the day that it goes up, it's tomorrow, February 19th. I will have a section of new releases up for you to check out tomorrow at some point. I don't know what time tomorrow because it'll probably be somewhere in the mid-afternoon. I will be going out and doing my normal lunch deliveries, and I have food bank that I help with at my church at in the evening. So I will try to get them up kind of between there. It's just going to depend on what time I finish with deliveries and get home. So hopefully I'm not literally rushing between deliveries and food bank to do it. So it just depends on how busy it is. If it's super busy, I stay out as long as I can. So we'll see. All right, so there's that so far. Now we got to put down the March script, and I've been putting them over here in the middle. I think that's worked out really well. I am looking at this more than I normally look at monthlies. Normally, I don't look at monthlies once I lay the stickers down, seriously. But some days I'm looking back because it's all for my content creation. I'm looking back to see what days are what. So Wednesdays and Saturdays are my YouTube days. That's what my schedule is right now. So I may not write in here right now because I'd have to look back and figure out what the what is what weeks are what, because it's just kind of on a rotating basis. But if I feel like we have time at the end, I can go back and do that real quick. But that's all I've really been adding in here. I'm feeling like I probably should put some sort of a goal in the front of my bullet journal. I have a section with what is it called? A vision board. And so I have specific goals that I want for the year, and then I have my little follower train things to kind of see my growth and kind of goals as to what I would like from that for the year. But I've been failing miserably, honestly. If I'm being honest, I've been failing at getting things the way I should on that. And like I've been keeping up. Okay, I have my little like these that I'm like showing where I've posted and when, how many times I've posted per day and all that. But in terms of let's use this big one down here. In terms of things like posting as frequent as I wanted to for TikTok especially, I'm not keeping up with it. I'm not doing what I set out to do. So I may I may need to put like some goals for the month over here to try to get to my bigger goals. You know what I mean? Make the smaller goals to reach the bigger. I kind of want to put this on the 17th just because that's St. Patrick's Day. So I just put it down. I do have these, like these rainbow quote things in here, and I saw I had some of these, so maybe I have a couple of little gold stickers too. Oh, the questions of what I should do, and I don't know what my goals should be, but I should probably set something up. And I kind of like these because they're green, but I had just seen those, and I think those are really good too because they're specific goal sheets. We may just go with those two, and then maybe we'll set 2 goals for the month. And I feel like something needs to go up top first. So maybe a rainbow. Maybe that one, or now I got to flip back to the right page over here. Or that one. Let me see. Or do I want to go as far as that one? Oh, do I? That's the fun thing. You never know what you're going to come up with. All right. Let's go with it. And then let's go with, we'll put 2 goals down here. What are they going to be? I don't know, but make sure I put something down, okay? Make sure I do something, and now I don't think this one of those days ones needs to go here, but be a rainbow in someone else's cloud I really like. Maybe we'll put that in the middle. There's a little mug. We'll just kind of stick it somewhere. I'm just kind of putting stickers everywhere. And maybe I'll be good because this, I'm just adding stuff. This one is a little, there we go. There's a green heart we can use too. I think we can just add things in. Obviously, I'm not going to use the 2022 sticker. It's old. So I kind of want to, but at the same time, I don't know. We're going to go with it. But like I said, I've got Mario for the 10th. I love Mario. I think it would be kind of wrong to not use Mario himself. Maybe use one of these. Because, I know that's Mario Day. Just like the 14th is Pi Day. Pi as in the mathematical pi. P-I. I have all these. Actually feel like I have enough. Believe it or not, I have enough stickers. I wasn't sure if I was going to or not because of the fact that I only had a few. But it works. I think that's it for that one. I kind of still want to use. I have these. I don't feel like I need another rainbow, though. So, I don't know. I think that's really cute, actually. But I feel like I need something right here. Maybe if I had another goal, I could put a third one down, but the question is, I don't even know what to put down to begin with. But I feel like I need to make a few goals to. These were from Inspire Ever After, by the way. Like this whole section of this, yeah, I don't have any more of those. This whole section of this reusable sticker book was Inspire Ever After. The quotes are just from a lot of places. Do I just put a mix of Mario on the sidebar too? I mean, I guess, why wouldn't I? I put it everywhere else. No. I'll put it there. Oh, I got one more. One more big dude. Why did I put? Did you tell me this? Did you tell me I had an extra YouTube sticker randomly? I was going straight down and didn't even pay attention to that. That wasn't even a day. That's not a Mario. Okay. That's cute. And I think I'm happy with that. So maybe we can take a moment and fill in what should be. So if the 25th and 28th are classic happy planner and bullet journal, which means the following week should be part 1 and part 2 daily. Because I'm doing some, like every other time I'm doing the 2-part daily, and then which means this one should be a full daily here. And then this should be classic happy planner and bullet journal. And then, is that the monthly? Yeah. April monthly. And then daily. And then we go back to classic happy planner and Bujo. Yep. So if it's a daily week, bullet journal, daily, bullet journal, and this is alternating between the daily classic happy planner, having a monthly. That's why this works, having 1 week with the part 1 and 2 and 1 week with the full length, because the full length video week I can do my monthly, which is great because it's not right at the very end of the month, so I have time to figure things out and pull it together, which is awesome. So I have a little bit of time, but not too much, to fill out 2 goals for the month with my social media and get on track with what I wanted to do. Because clearly I'm not. And with that, I can also maybe use this and fill in a little bit more. But even before, I only used this, my monthly, when I was doing in the B6. I still only really put down, in terms of social media stuff, I only put down my YouTube. But if I have other content I want to fill in, I can always do that. And now I can also figure out, I think it'll be this week and this week, or maybe here. No, it should be here for bullet journal on my TikTok. Do it as a reel, which I can also post over on YouTube or wherever. Honestly, those I've actually put elsewhere too. They actually do really well. The sped up plan with me's. Maybe I need to do some more sped up plan with me's on the weeks that I don't film my dailies, or even the weeks that I do. Maybe I can find a way to edit it and do like a couple of shorts. I don't know. Things I need to play with and figure out a little bit more. Just because. But I think this turned out really cute. Just a simple monthly, mostly decorative around here because I don't do a lot in my monthlies. I just don't. So there you go. I will link Indiana Icker Plans, Plan with Manny down below for sure, because I do know those two shops are still open. Who's this one? Sandy Planner Boutique. I'm pretty sure she's still open too. So I'll find her and link her. And I will be sure to link the paperage kit that my journal stencils, this washi comes from. The other washi is just washi in my stash, and these stickers too from paperage. But I'll make sure everything gets linked down below as usual. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Oh, wait, I did post something else up. Crap. Sorry. I forgot. Daylight savings. And we need spring forward. I was like done and then realized, oh yeah, I pulled this out for a reason. I may do a post with that too, even. Who knows? It's the 8th. There you go. I wanted it in here so I didn't forget. And there you go. Now I'm done. Thumbs up, subscribe. You know the deal. See you next time. Bye, guys.